Hi, this is Emma from Unique Phoenix. How are you? And welcome to Worthy Wednesday. I want to share with you today my health story and the changes that I had to make in order to really live the healthy lifestyle and feel good from the inside out that I wanted. For a long time, and up until my mid 20s, I was undiagnosed experiencing depression. And through also in tiny little droplets, well, not really tiny, I was experiencing anxiety challenges as well. And sometimes I'd peak really high with it, and other times I just couldn't get out of bed. I was diagnosed and then I could make changes. Now, that was around 20 years ago since then, and boy, have I made some changes. So, for me, it really took it in small steps. I was undiagnosed for a long time, and that had a massive impact on my body and my mind. So it did take a long time to unravel that and get through the layers so that I could get to a health story in my life that I felt really good about, that felt good to me and brought me the energy, the vitality, the connection that I wanted. What did I have to change? Firstly, I had to change my thinking. I woke up every day thinking, let's do this. And I'd get up and go for an hour walk and, eat really well and meal prep and do all those things and go to gym and then I'd crash at night. I stayed in that story for a long time thinking this is what health was all about. Until over 10 years ago now, I started to discover the spiritual side of me, meditation, yoga, and a softer side of health. I've always sought out natural therapies as a main avenue for my own health, and that has definitely steered me always in the right direction. What's happened is I've chosen a health story that felt good to me, and I'll get to that in a second. I've had to change lots of things. Like I said, I had to change my thinking, and I also had to change my body as well. So almost tell my body it was okay to do other things. It didn't have to be so hard and raw. For me to be healthy and to be physically fit and mentally fit, there were so many avenues I could go down. And I've spent lots of time feeling all those out so that I could get to a point where I know that it's okay to change, and the thing that I've got to do the most is listen to my body. And that's a really huge part of the work that I do when working with clients as a transformation coach, is getting you to that soul connection so that you're not letting your mind run the show and your body's got a really big say in what goes on. Because quite often it's opposite, isn't it? A lot of what runs it is our mind, and our bodies just kind of trail behind. I've flipped that, and I work with clients to do the same, to listen to your body first, and then we let our minds start to do the work and to formulate the plans and to, create a pathway. Perfect. My health story had to change so that I could tell myself that what I was doing was loving and good for me, and that I loved my body. And I do 100% now, but it definitely hasn't always been that way. I worked out because I was afraid. I was afraid not to. I was afraid what would happen if I didn't. Now, I still am not afraid not to work out, but it's turned into a passion and a love. And so I've had to change the story in my head. I'm a lot kinder. I listen. I don't just go with a formulated plan every week. It definitely is day by day. Being a woman, I have cycles, and I need to listen to those and allow the energy that I have to and my body to lead me to what the best thing for me is. Meditation, yoga, walking my dog, just shooting hoops with my kids, going for walks or hikes, bike rides, whatever it is. What is your change story? Because we've all got a story in our lives that's just running automatically that, like me, wasn't necessarily bad for me, but wasn't actually really in line with what I needed and felt good to me. So, because I was listening to everything else on the outside. So what's your change story? Where you perhaps can't change. Well, I can't because this is how I do it. What's your change story? Well, this is what happened to me, so therefore this is what's going to keep happening. We've all got a story that's running and we need to change it. It's not being the best for us in our life. I know, I've been there and I have to keep shifting through it. And I want the same for you. I want you to know that what's happening now doesn't always have to be the way that it is. You can change your story at any point. My business name is Unique Phoenix. It's one of my core beliefs that each and every moment you can rise up, you can emerge, you can change. And you're wonderfully unique. So how you do that is going to be different from anybody else. So when I work with you, that's what we do. We guide you to you so that you can make choices that are best for you, washing out all that noise that goes on around us each and every day so that you can listen to that beautiful soul that's within you that knows what's best for you, that will always lead you in the best direction for you. If you're ready to do that, if you're ready to really go deep and within and want to shed all the stories and let go of all the stuff, the noise that goes on around you, and listen to that beautiful voice within, then let's begin. And it starts with a soul conversation. I'd love to help you change the story that's going on in your life so it's not on autopilot anymore, so that you get to choose. The soul conversation is where we meet and get to know each other and see if we are an energetic fit. I'll pop a little link below to a workshop that I've got running and coming up. And all you need to do is click yes and we can begin. That one's about time travel. So you've already got 2 ways to work with me: as a group in the workshop coming up on the 21st of Feb, or one-on-one. Let's do the work. Let's have the relationships that you want to have with yourself and with others. Let's create really strong yeses and really strong nos. Let's let you listen to that voice, that beautiful voice within that can guide you. Simply message me to say, I'm ready for a soul conversation, and we'll book a time. I look forward to meeting you. Enjoy your beautiful day. And what's your change story? What's the story that you want to change? Thanks for sharing your beautiful time with me. And please remember, be yourself and feel good for being it. Bye for now. Enjoy a beautiful day.